Hi there, it's Elaine Gardner, the founder of DesignYourHealthyLife.com. Seasonal change here in the Northeast was incredibly abrupt, and it's really hard to make that adaptation so quickly. But it's really an important concept to consider that all the seasonal changes require adaptations in the way that you take care of yourself if you're going to feel your best on a day-to-day and week-to-week and month-to-month basis. Everybody's body is different, so it's going to be really different. What's going to work for me may be completely different for you. For instance, my favorite time of the year when I feel my healthiest absolutely is the summer months. I happen to grow up on a lake. I've grown up with boating and swimming, and I love all those things. And it was so incredibly important to me when my children were young to have as much fun as possible and spend as much quality time with them as possible during the summer months when they were out of school. And I've really developed a love for the summer. And I feel energetic and enthusiastic, and I'm excited to get out of bed every day because there's so many wonderful, fun things to do. And as the seasons start to change, many of those things are no longer true for me, and I need to make serious adaptations if I'm going to stay strong and healthy. When my children were younger, it was very hard for me when they went back to school because I enjoyed being with them so much in the summer. And as they've gotten older, I've just grown accustomed to the fact that's just a part of family life. It's part of being a mother. And I love my work, so I get excited to dive back into work, and I'm very fortunate for that. But I get a little bit, I have less energy, and I need to change the way that I eat. Particularly as the weeks get colder and colder and we head into the winter months. Winter can be a very precarious time for me. I need to be very protective about my health, really eat properly, get enough rest, and make sure that I get outside in the sunshine, preferably for walks, and keep up with my exercise routine. It doesn't come naturally to me in the winter, but if I stay in the house too much, I can get really down, my moods get down, my energy really drops, so I have to be very, very careful about that. So I'm encouraging you to consider what is your body calling for? What is the right thing for you to do to change and adapt to the seasons so that you can feel your best all year round? And stay strong and healthy, because a lot of people get into crazy busy mode this time of the year and neglect themselves and don't eat well or just have too much stress. And it's an easy time of the year to fall victim to colds and flus, and those things can go on and on for weeks if you're not taking care of yourself. And it's so hard to just push through that and go to work and take care of your family and do all those things when you're not feeling your best. So I'm encouraging you to get off the bandwagon of what everybody else is doing. Just because everybody else is busy, eating out a lot, doing whatever they're doing and not taking care of themselves, that's not necessarily the right thing for you to do. So to be introspective about it, it's your body, it's your life. Everybody's body is different. So what is your body calling for as the temperatures drop and get colder and there's less light during the day? Is it more time at home, more time relaxing? What can you drop from your schedule to allow for that kind of time? How do you need to change what you're eating and preparing and cooking and feeding your family on a day-to-day basis to support everybody's health? These are really, really important questions. Again, everybody's body is different, so it's really up to you to pay attention to what's going on in your body and what's going on in your life and make the necessary changes. Too often we just power through everything, we go on crazy busy, and then we don't feel good, and what do we do then? Can't take the time off from work, and people just push through it and they cover their symptoms and they just go on and on like this and pounding coffee every day to push themselves through it. This is no way to live. This is not, you don't feel your best, you can't enjoy your life the way that you should. It's really up to you to take control and think about all those things and change your habits. Yes, it's work, and it can be a constant challenge. I struggle with that sometimes too. I have really crazy busy weeks and I'm not doing all the things that I need to do. But preferably I know going into a busy week that I'm going to have it, and I'll take time off before that or take time off after that to get the rest that I need, or to plan meals for the time when I am busy. Just thinking about these things, knowing what your body needs, understanding with that, connecting with it, and planning for it can make all the difference in the world. And it's really up to you. It's your body. You're in control. You're the expert. You can figure it out. So I'm encouraging you to think about what your body needs and what kind of changes that you need to make to adapt to the seasonal changes and to keep up with it on a day-to-day basis. Keep an open mind so that you can continually be adapting. I know it's not easy. It takes time, takes effort, takes persistence, but it's so worth it. You only have one body. You deserve to have a healthy, strong body, lots of energy, great moods, so that you can live the life that you deserve. I'd love to hear about what you do, how the seasons affect you, what you do to adapt and change and take care of yourself. And if there's anything that I can do to support you in making those changes, that's what I love to do. That's what I'm passionate about. I'd love to hear from you. Please leave me a comment in the section below.